So today on the market, yesterday Monday we had a nice push up. It's continuation. 3 days in a row, the market's been buying, buying, buying. But I'm not really gonna be looking for longs today unless something plays out. I'm more looking for shorts off this alone because the market doesn't really like to play well on the daily. But we break it down. The reason I'm looking for shorts is this it might be pushing up high right now, but we're coming off a drop. So this is just could be just a pullback, and it's a real nice pullback at that. But we're coming up right to the neckline right here. So I don't think it has that much steam left in them. And then you see I already had it marked out here, this marked out, which makes it better. We came off this resistance, finally broke through it, whatever, held it for support 2 days in a row, crushed through it, broke that, whatever. And then this was the last day we came up, touched it, and then that's when we got the big fall. And now today, already after hours, already before hours, we're already getting a push upwards right into that resistance I was talking about. And we have this uptrend line right here that we keep bouncing off of, falling down, whatever. Today we actually are above it, but this is after hours, this is before hours, so like there's no real volume in the market right now. So I don't really care that it's above it. Now, since I'm looking for sales, I'm gonna need a bearish candle to come out the blue so I can take sales. I can't just take sales anywhere and everywhere. Like I need like a shooting star, like this candle right here. Like this candle right here. We gotta push. This one broke the highs and came back down and closed bearish. This is what you call a shooting star candle. One of my favorite candles to take, because then the next candle then came up, created a top wick, and then crushed down. That's what I'm looking for right here. Now either in 11 minutes. Well, actually, you know what? It can keep pushing all at once. I actually want it to push up because this hourly doesn't have a top wick. This hourly hasn't even had a bottom wick yet, so it's kind of getting weak. So I want, when 9:30 opens, I want the market to push up into the zone exactly how we took the trade yesterday. Or actually, we took the trade yesterday on QQQ. Where was that trade? Oh, it was all the way over here. Yeah, see, the day ended up keep pushing afterwards. So luckily we took our profits and walked away because the market is just very bullish right now for whatever reason. I guess power did have an effect on them. But see how it came up, hit the resistance area, and then it sold off. That's what we'd be expecting for today. We want this thing to push up, hit the resistance level, show us some type of weakness, and then we can take some sales back down. And what I like about this trade so much is this is a clear zone. Like the market respects it. We came up to it. This was the first time we came up and created it. Fell hard, came up and fell again. Came down, broke through it, reclaimed it, and then we pushed off of it. Choppy, broke through. So I'm expecting it to come up, give us some type of bearish. We'll take it back down. The market just been slowly grinding up, and moves like this, when it's a slow grind, when the volume actually comes back and picks up, you're going to get some real big moves. because the market can easily just eat through all this price action, just keep on tanking, just keep on eating through, because it's like no sellers was here to stop these people from buying it up. No sellers was here, but there wasn't really any buyers either, so it was just slowly grinding towards that side. But we got about 9 minutes left. Hopefully this 15-minute doesn't close bearish, because then that means the 9:30 could just go ahead and drop because this 9 o'clock candle doesn't have a bottom wick yet. So it could just very much so at market open, it could just go ahead and tank right off the bat like it did this other day. What day was it? I don't know, this is pretty nice. I forgot what day it was, but sometimes the market could just come up, tank right off the bat. But if that is the case, then we'll just catch a trade at 10 o'clock. Either we can catch a trade at 9:30, or we just have to wait till 10. But I'm definitely not looking for buys until we get above this zone. There's no way I'm getting into some buy position unless we close above, get a closure above. Then we might get in some buys, but this could very much so be a fake out, and it could just fall back down. So we had to be cautious about that one. Or if the market, yeah, see, there's not really any support here. This is just straight buying. There's not really any support until you bring it down to the 30-minute. You have some support right here. So support right there, and or we could either, if the market pulls back and we don't catch the sales to the downside, we can look for a retest off this area for a bounce play. Or we can for a bounce back to the highs, back to the trend line. Or if the market really drops and decides it actually wants to come down to the support it created yesterday, then we can get in some buys down here. So today's giving us a couple of opportunities. We just gotta see what the market feeling like today. Why did that thing look so bloody? Yeah, see here on the QQQ is very looking real nice. We have this resistance already. This little bit of resistance kinda already we have. Like this, every time we get here, we get some type of bounce off of reversals, bounces, reversals, and the market is already at the zones. So now this one could just go ahead and tank already. Either we can get some volume pushing, and the market just continues just pushing today as we break through this level. And if we do get that pushing, then we can get some buys up to about 442, 442. Or this thing could just start rejecting off this level. And we can go ahead and get some sales back down. So this one's already in the zone we like it to be in. and this one still has a little bit of work to get up to where we wanted to. So we're looking for off the bat trays. QQQ looks the best, and we gotta wait for its setups, and SPY can come back into play. SPY is giving us the push right before market opens. Sometimes when the market likes to push right before it opens, it sometimes reverses right away. Other times it continues. Right now we're in a bullish trend, so I can't just really take any type of sales. So we really gotta just, because we're fighting against trend right now. Trend's going straight up, and we're gonna be fighting against trend today. So we can't just take any type of sell. But it does look nice because it's already pushed up and kind of touched it, and I assumed that 930 is about to open up and really touch it, and then the hourly doesn't have a bottom wick, and if the 930 flips, the hourly is going to flip and we can start to bleed, and that would be about $1 move just to the lows. So now this could just be a drop down, or this could be the start, just a bottom wick for the 30 and reflip, and we can start pushing it. Now we're getting the push into the zone. If it does break through, then I assume we'll stop here, so that'd be long targets. But we fall down. This would be nice. If we get in the push before we fall, that's nice because it's giving us valid stops. So this is good so far for the trade. if you're a risk taker, you could get in on the first sign of weakness. In a 5 minute, it's closing bearish, and go from the previous 5 minute right at the resistance level. You could technically get in on the next sales, but see, I don't trade off the 5 minute unless it aligns up with the 30 and the hourly. And right now, it's a lot more 5 minutes left in the candle to line up with the 30 and the hourly. But we're gonna probably, for this trade to really work out, we're gonna have to miss out on these early profits. Like this move we're gonna miss out on, because I will want the trade. I want this hourly to either close bearish, so that means the price got to come all the way down here and close down here, or at least I want this 30-minute. Well, most definitely I want this 30-minute to close something like this. If it's any type of bearish candle right at the end, I'm probably gonna take it at 12 at 10 o'clock. But first we need a closure for confirmation, because at any given point this thing could just start ripping back up. The QQQ is back inside its uptrend tunnel. Yesterday at 3:45 it broke out, but now it's back in it. So this thing has potential to continue to run all the way up to these highs before it wants to start to come down. So we need a bearish confirmation, because we can't be taking sales right now. But yeah, this is a nice top wick for the next 5 minute candle. If this 5 minute candle flips, that'd be nice. But if it doesn't, then the next 5 minute candle could just continue to push. Now, if this 5 minute closes bearish, the 15 minute will be early entries. It's more risky than the 30 minute. If the 30 minute closes down here bearish, that's great for the trade. But if the 15 minute right now in 2 minutes closes like this, then it's very likely that the next 15 minute will continue down. And if the next 15 minute continues down to at least past these lows, this one closes down here, the next 15 minute continues to drop, and then that will make the 30 minute and the hourly play out exactly how I want it to. We'll have early entries, and we'll be able to hold this trade for another hour for the continuation drop. So I might be getting in on this next 15 minute and 1 minute if this closes correctly. Well, unfortunately, I mean, it did close how I wanted to, but the QQQ was still very bullish, and they kind of moved together. So one's showing bullish, and one's kind of showing bearish. It's giving out mixed signals because QQQ continue to push. If QQQ continue to push, and SPY could continue to push, or at least struggle to fall. And I don't need to struggle to fall. So unless this thing gives us a nice top wick without even creating a bottom wick, and then comes back down to flip, then I might get in. But I'm gonna need it to come up here and really test out these waters again before it starts to crumble again. Then if it crumbles, then maybe. But at the moment, it's kind of holding VWAP at the same time. Like VWAP is getting held. We need this thing to break through. Like if this thing comes up, doesn't really break these highs, and crumbles back down, that's the only way I see this one falling over. But yeah, it's a risky trade to get in right now, so I'm probably gonna hold out. But it's gonna be unfortunate if it does work out. Apple for once is going with the market. That's crazy. Usually Apple likes to rebel and go the opposite direction. Google's giving us a push, and all the tech stocks right now are pushing. Other than Meta. Meta's always doing something stupid. And Tesla also coming down. They're holding their highs. Oh snap, Amazon about to make new all-time highs today. If Amazon continues to push, Amazon might break all-time highs. I was right at it. Oh, never mind. Oh, it's been up here a couple times. Oh yeah, they might go crazy soon. This coming month, this coming week, they might go crazy. But SPY's made that top wick I was talking about, and it's now trying to flip. I think I'm gonna take sales. If it flips, I'm taking sales. If it breaks through 1750, that's where I'm gonna hit the sell button. And then my stops are gonna be above the highs that it failed to break 3 times.
With the Wells Fargo Active Cash credit card, earn unlimited 2% cash back on purchases you want, like dance lessons. And on what you need, like memory foam inserts. That's real life ready. Visit wellsfargo.com/activecash.
I got in at 755. We're gonna keep it at a 50 cent pop. I'm looking at a target at least to these lows, but it'd be fantastic if we can get it down to these lows. But now we really just gotta wait on our hands. And if stop loss are hit, then it's a stop loss trade. But we gotta wait 30 minutes. Hopefully this thing continues to push down close here, and then we can hold this for another hour. Yesterday was a long trade. It took a long time. Maybe take quick profits today. QQQ took that heartbreak a lot harder. They knocked down two. The cards are kind of playing in our favor right now. It should really work out. Only thing that's kind of bad is this hourly does not have a bottom wick, and sometimes the market likes to just come down just to give it a bottom wick to then come back up. So hopefully this 15-minute doesn't decide to just come down just to give this one a bottom wick and then reflips.
Okay, Tom, this is the Hearst Let's Go lightning round. You ready? You got your electrolytes?
I'm ready, Yvonne.
Okay, well, let's go.
With this 30-minute close in 1 minute, I doubt it's gonna mess it up. This 15-minute, everything is closing correctly other than the hourly, but this hourly is still closing bearish. It's just not closing black. It got a big top wick, no bottom wick, barely in the body. So I'm gonna add to the position on the next hourly open. When it's hourly open, give us a top wick. Once it reflips, I'm gonna add to the position. And my stops, my stops are basically if we break above these highs again. We do have our first bit of resistance area right here. Overnight, last night, afternoon, chopped around, broke above that night, held it. So that'd be our first bit of structure we have to get through to get to our real finish line. So we got to see. Hopefully 10 o'clock brings good volume. 10 o'clock normally brings some good moves. 10 o'clock. When it breaks these lows, I'm gonna add 17, 16, 17, 20 probably. 17, 18. Oh dang, it just smacked through. Added to the position right there. Nice drop. I might be taking quick profit very soon. Hopefully this thing just continues down. It was a nice drop, but now it just gave it all back. Well, the market's pulling back, but it's just pulling back to the VWAP. So hopefully we do not break above this and we can start to drop back down. We kind of got this little trend, downtrend we got forming. So I'm gonna need that to hold for the trade. I'm gonna need this trade to start folding back over. Is that VWAP? Is that the trend line? We can start folding back over, take back the hourly flips, everything starts to take back over. It'll be good again. The 5 line just came up and tried to break these highs, and it failed. So that's great news. It came up, tried to break these highs. So I'm gonna need those highs to hold right here. I'm gonna need this candle not to come back up here and try that again. If it flips and closes back bearish, then we can start talking again. But if it decides it does actually want to come back up, like it's pushing again. We got the next 15-minute candle. This 15-minute candle is now closing back bullish, so it's not great for the trade. So I'm probably gonna hit stops here if this thing doesn't start to come back down soon. Probably gonna hit stops on this trade. I'm gonna need the next 15-minute candle open up, so we definitely gonna have to suffer through some drawdown. Next 15-minute candle, I'm gonna need it to open up, no bottom wick, just go up a little bit and then fold again, so the 30-minute can flip. Cause this could just be a top wick for the hourly. For the hourly, it can just flip again. Yeah, it's probably my first L. If this thing does not fold at these highs, probably my first L. We need these highs to hold the door. I try not to take quick profits, but I was just taking quick profits when we got that first drop. Every time I try to catch the bigger move, I let the easy small profits I have go away. Now I'm sitting through drawdown again. It's quite boring. I gotta work on when to take quick profits and when to try to hold for the bigger move. Cause if this 15-minute flips, we're probably gonna be done for. This 15-minute, if this thing flips, the only thing we got going for us is this 15-minute did not break these two highs. That's the only thing we got going for us right now. Didn't break these highs and we're at support. We had this downtrend line that we broke, which was bad for the trade, and now it's getting bad for the trade again because we bounced off resistance like I wanted, but we're now coming to the downtrend, which is now, it was resistance, but it could be turning into support right now, and we do have this bit of 5-minute candle right here, so I'm gonna need all this to break because it could just be coming down just to bounce right back up, and that's not great. Hopefully we can get 17 to break again soon. But at least his 5 minute is closing very bearish. So the next 5 minutes should come down. And on that come down, it should continue. Then the 30 minute can close back bearish. And the next 30 minutes should continue. But as long as the 15 minute kind of closes bearish like this, then the next 15 minutes should come down. So we got a lot of work to do. We need the next 5 minute to come down. And not hold the support, because right now it's holding support, so I'm getting ready to close out near break in. So we're just gonna give it a couple more minutes. So now the 30-minute is not closing good at all. This is it's kind of like a morning star kind of. If this was more near support, I would probably take longs off this. So it's not closing bullish at all. I mean, not closing in our direction. But we can get this hourly to flip, and that doesn't really matter because hourly is in our direction overall. But I might be closing out soon. If we don't break through this, we're probably going to start bouncing again. Because everything continues to hold this support right here. 5 minute couldn't break it here. Now 15-minute close right at it. 30-minute close bullish. If we can get this 15-minute to flip and say I don't really care about that support y'all got going on, then that'd be great. It keeps on coming down to testing support. It's failed to break 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 times. But then also every time it fails to break, it comes back up and it fails to get above 517.50. So we are in a small range right now. I'm gonna need it to break one direction. Hopefully it breaks in my direction. But we are in a tight range right here. Hopefully we can break this time. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna be taking quick profits. I'm tired of trying to hold these trades for the bigger picture. We're gonna be catching the crumbs. Cause this trade could have been it should have been a 16-minute trade, but now we've been sending it for 56 minutes. Everybody's trading in a tight range, waiting for something. Man, if Google smacks down, that'd be nice. They got this little triangle pattern going on. They pushed up. Now they're making this triangle pattern. That's kind of a bullish sign for Google. Google could be getting in some buys soon. Apple always going against the market. I wish the market followed what Apple was doing and just broke their lows and continued down. Microsoft got some resistance right here that it could be breaking soon. That won't be good. We only got 50 seconds for this 15-minute. Unfortunately, that means it's not going to give us a push. Maybe the next 15-minute can open up and start the move. But I'm feeling like we can at least break the lows. One quick spike down, break the lows before it decides. If it wants to go higher, I'm feeling like we can break these lows even by a little bit and then go higher. Because if the market wanted to go higher, it should have really went already. We are holding support, so hopefully the next 15 open up and break these lows, and then I'm gonna sell it then, just in case it, or sell it when it comes back up. $10.45 just open up. Hopefully we can just get some straight volume. need these highs to be held. We need this 50.50 level to be held. If it breaks through this trend, we definitely gonna be selling the trade. If it breaks through this trend line. Alright, yeah, we're gonna hit stops. If this thing closes above in 30 seconds, if this 1 minute candle closes above, alright, that's an unfortunate trade. It's gonna be probably our first loss right there. Cause all this volume came in out of nowhere. Well, I mean, there was a decent trade. We just decided to hold it for the bigger picture, which was unfortunately the wrong call. Because we are in an uptrend, so, and I was trying to sell it. We did catch some good sales, but the market just did not want to come all the way down here. It decided only to go that far. It was decent profits. We should have taken them, but I'm trying to catch bigger, better trades for the live stream. But starting tomorrow, we're going to be locking in some quick profits rather than sitting in these hour-long trades. Quick profits, quick profits. But GG's, I'll be back on tomorrow.